Because I forget the presentation. Rather than ticking the word, I'm looking at the arm. Okay? And forget the 3-hour animated slide which I build up. Okay? So again, practice on the self-confidence. This is why sometimes on your own, this is why sometimes physically you need to understand how your body reacts when you're put up on stage in front of people. Because I assure you, whenever you come up these 4 steps and you go in front of people, you change. Okay? You change. And that change in some people can be very evident, because a person flips. And sometimes, you know, it becomes a union, completely feel part of it. Okay? And it's all about practice. Practice, 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 with a few hints, like the ones I told you. Just a few hints, keeping them in mind. Remember the experience I told you? Give the audience an experience. Understand who you're talking to in the audience. Understand you and how you look. Eyes, the move, the arm. Okay? Keep in mind the content you want to get across as being simple on what you want to present. Being simple, use the words and not lots and lots of words up there. Use these words. Okay? And try and style the presentation into, don't get me wrong, a climax at the end. Okay? Because you all know what it feels like. And it feels good. So use the presentation to take you there, to remember what it feels like at the end when you finish. Why do I have many people smiling? That is what you need to finish on. Do not climax in the middle of your presentation. Okay? Unless your body reacts in that way. But try not to do it. Try not to do it. So try and climax at the end in relation to the content, in relation to the material you want to get across. And, if possible, at the start and at the end, remind me what you achieved. At the start, you tell me, remember this, you are commander-in-chief here. I have your attention, I am commander-in-chief. You are my slaves. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to talk about. You're going to hear what I'm going to talk about. And at the end, I'm going to show you that what I told you at the start, I delivered. Okay? So I'm going to, at the start of the presentation, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to talk about, so I can get you ready. I'm going to follow that through in the way I told you I'm going to do it. And at the end of the presentation, I'm going to tell you, so you see, we talked about A, B, C, D, E. Quick summary. So you kept your promise. You showed me you started with an aim, you delivered that, and you concluded by saying, full marks, I achieved that aim. And you know what? Did you understand what I spoke about? Are there any questions you want to ask in relation to these conclusions I have come out with? Okay? Very clear and simple. My objective clearly outlined at the start, my delivery to explain that objective, and at the end the conclusions. Very focused. Okay? Do I need to say more? You're all successful presenters. After a 10-15 minute quick presentation of how to look, how to smile, how to hopefully climax at the right time, how to stop the arm movement, okay, and how to have the content up there to give me a 3D Eden Century Cinema massive screen experience in relation to enjoying the presentation. Okay? So thank you very much. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Did I keep my time? Less? Any questions?
Come on, guys. It's
Any questions? Thank you for the clap. Who clapped? Who clapped? You clapped? Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you so much. Successful delivery of speech. One clap. Great stuff. Yeah. Any questions you want to ask? Yes, sir.
What about you want your hand in the pocket or not?
Okay. Never, ever, ever. Never, ever, ever hands pocket. Never. Okay? Don't think it's cool. Okay? It ain't cool. Okay? It ain't cool. You are there doing a job. You need to show me you're smart doing a job, you're professional doing a job. Okay? You're on the line, you're professional. You need to look professional, you need to act professional, you need to deliver professional. So no funny stuff of, you know, this or when you lean, you mean lean on?
On the wall.
Lean on the wall. Yeah. Good presentation, leaning on the wall. No, no, no. You stand up straight. You move. And you move professionally. Okay? No funny movements. More questions? More questions? Yes. How you dress. It's a good question. I'm trying to think of how to answer. I already have an answer, which I can't say. But I would say, be as smart. I would say be as smart looking as you can. That's what I would say. Do not show me something in your dress which sends a message to me of who you are. You might be proud of who you are, and I have no problem, but you know, if you're there doing a 30-minute presentation and needs to look smart because that's the objective of your presentation, you know who the audience is, then I think you need to look smart, and therefore wear smart stuff. And when I say smart stuff, I mean you look smart, okay? It doesn't mean the shirt comes out from the back, because it looks smart, and my laces are undone, and the tie is, you know, down this side and open that side. So look smart. You know, you got those 2 seconds, look professional, look smart. Even if you're not, you need to come across that you know what you're doing, you're focused, you're professional. People want to understand that what they are, I mean, you know, you're not a stand-up comedian unless you have that audience. Hopefully you won't be. Hopefully you'll be having presentations even when you're out there in industry, speaking to colleagues or speaking to clients, where you need to look smart. You need people to feel you are someone they want to do business with, someone they want to work with, because you instill them professionalism, being smart, okay, in what you do. And that to me is very safe, okay, very safe. And I think it also adds confidence to the outside world. So the way you look needs to be very smart for the gents. And I think even when it comes to the ladies maybe have a bit of more difficulty because you need to look smart as a lady. And I stop with the word lady, not a sexy lady, okay, but smart as a lady, okay? No low-cut dress or short skirt or stiletto heels. Because, you know, if I was in the audience, I probably wouldn't be focusing on your presentation.